Meanwhile, at the Los Sanchez courthouse in the conference room, a pre-hearing is still in progress. Now that we heard from Brian's biological parents, let's hear from the adopted couple, Tristan and Lucy Goodcharm. We first like to say that Tristan and I fell in love with each other 6 years and always have a passion to raising children. And although we try, they haven't been good. Then we met Brian, who's a gifted child, to remind us why we fell in love with each other, which is why Brian should be brought up just like we have. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Katie and Chad came in and headed to one of the booths and sat down. That movie was amazing in any way. Also, I get it. So far this is going good. I'm kidding. It's fine. Look, I get a good grade on our first date. Anyways, let me fill you in about me. Okay? After high school, I decided to go to Europe for backpacking and made the discovery of what I want to do. Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub, Vanessa, Nate, Maria, and Matt are talking. Thank you all for being here at short notice. I trust there's a reason why we're here. Yes, to form a plan to see whatever it is Frank and Mimi are hiding. Meanwhile, at the Palmsdale Ridge Manor, Rachel's on her couch scanning her iPad till Aaron came on his iPhone. Yeah. Alright, and as Aaron hung up, and Rachel got up and came to him. Any word? No, but we can't lose hope yet. And as Will came in the room, and they noticed, he's right. One way or another, we'll find your daughter. I thought you were on your honeymoon with Jennifer. We already did. And now I'm here to help you too. Meanwhile, at the Los Sanchez International Hospital in Jacob's room, Lawrence examined Jacob, who's in a coma, till Mary came in, and she saw. How is he? So far, his vital signs are very well, which means he has a chance. And as Lawrence said something wrong. What's wrong? There's something I need to ask you. Meanwhile, at the Los Sanchez courthouse in the conference room, as the preliminary hearing continues. Since both parties stayed out their case, it's time for phase 2 of the hearing, which is called stability. That means each home will be observed when the child's present. The next hearing is in 3 weeks. Court is adjourned, and as the judge banged the gravel and got up and left the room. And Olivia, Tristan, Lucy, and Carl are talking. Why can't you have your own? Hey, don't talk about what, it's fine. We did realize you two are Brian's biological parents. I have lost a lot of time with my son, so prepare yourselves. I think you should be prepared for the biggest fight of your life. And as Lucy and Tristan got up and left the room, and Olivia turns to her husband Carl. Not to worry, we will win custody of Brian, because we're not letting those Goodcharm family win in the end. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Katie and Chad are talking. So what exactly do you want to do? I want to help people achieve their goals, because I believe everybody has a dream. Yeah, they do. So what's your goals and dreams? I don't know. Live life to the fullest. Life to the fullest. That's one way to go about it. So tell me, why you're interested in me? To be honest, I feel really safe being with you. Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub, Vanessa, Nate, Maria, and Matt are talking. Good news. My husband Jeff is letting us take his jet. That's great. So we don't have to worry about airfare. We just gotta figure out a way to overpower whatever it is Frank and Linda can throw at us. The sooner we find out what's on that island, we can go on from that point. First of all, Matt is right. We need to form a battle plan in case they have something to throw at us. No need, because of what? I have an idea. Meanwhile, a table behind them, someone is absorbing them. Meanwhile, at the Palmsdale Ridge Manor in the living room, Rachel, Aaron, and Will are talking. Dude, I appreciate which I made a promise and I'm sticking to it. And as Patrick came from the kitchen. Any word what's going on? No. By the way, the principal wants to see you tomorrow. Why is that? Just going by what she said. You got a second? I need to tell you something. Sure. And as they head to the front area, while Rachel turns to her son Patrick. Whatever you need to confess, now repeat it to Mom. I haven't done anything, but I do need your help. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Jacob's room, Lauren and Mary are talking. What is it? Do you know why Jacob was shot? I'm not certain, but they do have one suspect in custody. Which is? I don't know if you know him, and as Jan came in the room, it's Rex. Mary! And as Mary turned and saw Jan, I didn't realize you were here. Well, Jacob and I did date. So, what's going on? I almost forgot about the triangle we had a few years ago. And as Jan turns to Lauren, is Jacob gonna be alright? Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles courthouse in the conference room, Carl and Olivia are talking. Damn, I never seen that much fire and passion within you. Well, get used to it, cause we're gonna ace this thing. And as Shannon came into what they are, I hate to rain on this, but you need to have a stable mom, already got a flat, which means we'll be fine. Although Lucy and Tristan has mentioned, we could win this in the end. Meanwhile, in the hallway, Lucy and Tristan are walking while they talk. You are so amazing. Not as much as you are. I got that from my mom. Speaking of which, I have an idea. Really? Yeah, and it might be what we need to win this. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Katie and Chad are talking. Wow, that means a lot. It's true. Most guys would cheat and hurt on me. I'm not like most guys, I know. That's what I like about you. The fact that I'm mysterious and loyal, yeah, I get that a lot. You feel like seeing another movie? You were reading my mind. Let's go. And as they got up and head out the diner. Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub, Vanessa, Nate, Maria, and Matt are talking. How many people are guarding that island? Well, enough that my parents may have known something. So what's this idea of yours? I haven't thought of it, but it comes to mind. Enough! We gotta take those intruders out, and I'm not afraid for a fight. Not if they don't expect us. That's the way to go about it. So when are we going? Because we really don't have much time. Meanwhile, a table behind them, someone continues to watch them. Meanwhile, at the Palmdale Witch Manor in the front area, Will and Aaron are talking. So basically, Tina's known where my daughter is all this time. I really hate her for destroying many people's lives. Yeah, I know. You really think there's a reason why she didn't tell you? I don't know, but I do plan to find out. Meanwhile, in the living room, Patrick and Rachel are talking. Sure, what is it? As you know, Olivia and I broke up a month ago. What happened? That's the thing. I don't know, but I want to find out. But I think there's more to why she broke up with me in the first place. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the underground parking lot in Wayne's car, Wayne and Rex are talking. I gotta say, we did underestimate you a lot. Needless to say, I don't want the world known by, and they won't. Besides, there's other plans to be made. Since you're in our debt, the first order of business is to wipe out those good charm and Graham fools. Meanwhile, in Jacob's room, Lauren, Jan, and Mary are talking. Alright, I have to finish examining Jacob, so I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Well, I have to leave anyway. You mind we go for a walk? I'm gonna fill you in on the details. Sure. And as Jan and Mary left and closed the door, and Lauren turns to Jacob, who's unconscious. You're so lucky to have a lot of people who love you, just like the love my husband and I share. And as Linda came in and closed the door, and Lauren turned and saw Linda. Hello, Lauren. Glad to see you. Get the hell out or I will call security to have you removed. Trust me when I say that will be one fatal mistake you don't want to make. Are you threatening me? Call all you want. You're gonna listen to every damn word I have to say.